What's up, Raidernation? So I'm back here with another video. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are staying quarantined, healthy, washing your hands on a regular basis. You guys already know the drill. Let's do this all together so we can get over this as a nation. But I'm back here with another video, as I said. And it's a Raidernation draft profile video. Another one of those. Today's another double upload. I've realized that if I'm going to start cranking these out before next Thursday, I need to start doing 2 a day, so that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. But that's fine with me. Anyways, so first. Sorry about that notification, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. But first player today we're gonna be looking at is Josh Uche, linebacker from Michigan. Now, him and Troy Dye have a lot of similarities, but I honestly think if you're going to look at a sharper one, I think Josh Uche is definitely the sharper one. There is a ton of teams interested in him. In fact, he made a workout video, posted it on, I think, Instagram, and then had it submitted to all 32 NFL teams. So that's good, especially during these times when teams can't meet with players and they have to do it all virtually, and sometimes it doesn't work out. Anyways, so NFL.com is giving him a prospect grade of 6.13. He will be a starter in the first 2 seasons, and I can definitely tell you he will be because he's that solid. He's way better than Troy Dye, I'll tell you that much. So again, like I said, he comes from Michigan. Let's go ahead and scroll down. He didn't really participate in the combine very much. Okay. Uche, pronounced Uche, did not start any games for the Wolverines in his first 3 years with the team. Ooh. Not even when he earned honorable mention All Big Ten notice as a junior, racking up 7 sacks, 15 among total tackles. He finally started 9 games with 13 games as a senior, garnering second team All-Conference nod while the team leading 8.5 sacks among his 35 tackles, 13.5 per loss. Also posted 2 pass breakups and 2 forced fumbles. Played in 4 games with the reserve true freshman, and then 4 tackles and 10 contests in the following season. 3 tackles, 1 sack. Now, guys, give me a minute real quick. I gotta go address something personally, so give me 1 second. Apologies, guys. I had to do something for my mom real fast. So, anyways, so to me here, it doesn't look like he doesn't have an NFL comparison, so that's kind of odd. Overview: balancing Uche's skill set and athletic potential against his inexperience and lack of instincts makes him a challenging evaluation. He's unlikely to find sustained success as a situational rusher, but he should be in play for a team to turn loose his rush instincts and agility inside the pocket as a blitzer. He plays with closing bursts, can tackle, and is smoother in coverage than expected, but the difference is becoming pro linebacker instead of short-term hybrid athlete. Will depend largely on improving his second-level instincts and finding an okay. I think they forgot to spell athletic. I don't know. Defensive mind to unlock his potential. So, like, somebody like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good defensive coordinator for y'all. Somebody like, maybe somebody like, what's the Ravens coordinator's name? Somebody like him can go ahead and do that. So, I think it just depends what system he's in. Anyways, so let's see here. Some strengths. Compact build with good strength and speed. Feet are sudden and lively on the second level. Athleticism and range from the position. Impressive burst to close with the tackler. Schooled up his hands at point of attack. Diversified rush attack this past season. And then we have great edge speed with ability to dip and bend at the top. Added punch and go to gain separation and corner. Factored big gap blitzer against Wisconsin. We have good peel and cover when lined up as a rusher. Good pop and redirect on tight ends into routes. Now that's good because he can cover tight ends. That's something the Raiders didn't have for years until we got Corey Littleton. We all know that. We all know Will Compton couldn't do it. We all know Nicholas Morrow couldn't do it. So I mean, back in 2017, Nicholas Morrow just barely made the team. So I mean, I'm surprised Gruden didn't cut him. I'm just being honest with you guys. Anyways, some weaknesses for Uche. In holding pattern between two positions as pro prospect, so he can either be a edge rusher or a linebacker. Okay. That's something that I guess you can say Paul Gunther could work with. Then maybe David Lippincott can work with too, our linebacker coach. But can be engulfed by size as edge rusher feasted on lambs. Okay. Was much of his sack production. Some of the confusion on second level elements hasn't developed in linebacker's instincts yet. Needs to learn to read keys and diagnose blocking schemes. Could struggle in man coverage early on, and stress fracture in foot and tore meniscus in his medical background. Yikes. That's definitely not good. Um, this is one of those situations where you could say that they start at one position but they convert to another for the NFL, like Quentin Flowers. He was a quarterback at UCF. He converted into a running back to play with the Bengals in the NFL. Jalen Hurd, he was a running back at I think, where did he come out of? I think Baylor, right? And then he converted into a receiver. Trying to think of some other guys here, some of the other examples. Julian Edelman, came out of college as a QB, but was forced to go and convert into a receiver. You can even look at what almost happened to Lamar Jackson. They wanted him to convert to a receiver, but he obviously stayed as quarterback. So there's some options there. I honestly I don't know what his tape looks like yet. We're gonna go ahead and find that out right now. But I think I'll tell you guys what position I think would fit him best. So let's go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead and get some tape on the kid, and let's go from there. All right, guys, we're back. So shout out to all the videos on the other side there. But let's go ahead and watch Josh Uche. There's gonna be some music in here, so let's just watch it. It's 2 minutes long, and now it's gonna load. Cause who doesn't love Xfinity Wi-Fi? Now his build is more like a speed rusher. I'll say that much. And he does play like a lot like a speed rusher. I don't see him any linebacker sets quite yet. Let's see. He plays a lot like a pass rusher. See? Even when he's in those linebacker sets, I kind of think his hips are a little too fluid to be considered a linebacker. He kind of fits the mold of a speed rusher more than a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So, I think in the NFL he would best succeed as a speed rusher. I think he could have the same talent that Aldon Smith was supposed to have coming into the NFL. I'm telling you that right now. I see comparisons there in their games. I just do. The hips, the hand movement, I see it all. There it goes again. Coming from the nose tackle area and rushing him with Chase Winovich. You don't see any linebacker instincts from him at all. He plays like a speed rusher a little too much. To be, he's not a linebacker at all. Look at, he doesn't even play like a linebacker. He goes and rushes for the QB. There is no linebacker instincts whatsoever. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I think he plays a little bit too much. Oh God, sorry guys. I think he plays like a linebacker. I mean, like a speed rusher, a little bit too much as a linebacker. In those 2 minutes, I can just tell that one, he probably fits better as a linebacker. Two, I would compare him to Aldon Smith and the way he moves his hips and the way he rushes the quarterback. And three, even when he's in those linebacker sets, he tends to get off the ball a lot and go rush the passer. So I don't see any linebacker instincts in there at all. I think he's more of a pass rusher, more like a Jason Pierre-Paul, except without one less. He's like Jason Pierre-Paul but with two hands. Don't be like Jason Pierre-Paul, kids. Be careful. But yeah, so I think he would fit more as a speed rusher. Maybe a little bit more like a blindside blocker type linebacker if they're gonna make him play a linebacker. But yeah, I think honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. Josh Uche is more of a speed rusher. Okay, Raider Nation. So that's gonna wrap it up for video 1. And now video 2's player is a lot more interesting than this. You guys are gonna enjoy next episode, I guess you could say.